Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. So today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading, we are going over how is your person currently feeling about you? How are they feeling about you right now? We're kind of do a deep dive into their feelings, a bunch of other things in this reading. So it should be a pretty juicy for you guys. So I have 4 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we have this beautiful card. It says She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. I have this paired with this black obsidian star. Super cool card though. Very howling at the moon kind of vibes with this one. Pile 2, very synchronistic card here with this white feather. It says Guardian Angel, You Are Not Alone. I have this paired with this beautiful selenite palm stone. Okay, it's pile 2. Pile 3, we have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. We have this paired with this fox, why am I saying that weird? Fox head that's made of obsidian. So there you guys go for pile 3. And then we have Seer for pile 4. See beyond the current situation. And I have this paired with this selenite heart here, so a little white heart with the Seer card. So that is pile 4. So think of your person. You can also watch different piles for different people. I know people do that, but think about the person that you're trying to connect with. Take a deep breath, go within and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're feeling really drawn between 2 piles, sometimes people use the timestamps to kind of help them decide. But if you're really feeling just drawn to 2, feel free to watch more than one. Sometimes you guys will have messages from different piles. These are general readings, so you have to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But sometimes you may just have to piece 2 different readings together to get a fuller view. I do my best to touch on everything that comes up, or everything that comes up that makes sense for the most part for the general collective of the pile. So again, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. The timestamps are in the description box below or should be in the pinned comment. I will leave these up for a moment. If you need more time deciding, feel free to pause the screen. I also want to say I am available for private readings. You can find the information in the description box as well. And I just want to say a special thank you. I've gotten a few donations on PayPal recently and some super thanks on here. And thank you guys so much every time you guys do that. It really does help us in the free tarot space here on YouTube. I like to say I make tons of money on YouTube from YouTube, don't actually, but so it does really, all those little bits that I never expected but always appreciated. So I just want to send you guys a special thank you for everyone that has recently donated. It warms my heart and really helps me out. So thank you guys so much. I didn't want to leave the intro without saying that. So all right, I'll leave these up. Pause the screen if needed, and I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this absolutely stunning card. I've used this deck for a long time. This is the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray, right? Yeah. And I don't know if I've ever seen this card. I was kind of like, whoa. So I kind of shuffle, I pull cards as guided for pile toppers, and I saw this one. I was like, holy cow, this is beautiful. So with that said, we're looking over how your person is currently feeling. I paired this with the Obsidian Star. So with my enthusiasm for this card, I think that I'm also just picking up the enthusiasm that your person has for you. It says unleash the wild within. So there's something within you that kind of releases your person's wild side. There could be this intense desire, intense attraction, a lot of emotions though kind of bubbling up in this energy with this big full moon here. You also may have helped this person kind of recently release something big, or you're showing them the way to release things. That can be the restrictions that hold them back, the kind of call, if your person has a tendency to be a little more calm, you kind of bring out the wild in them, but it's kind of like this, like, just step into your power and show your way through kind of vibe here. With that said, this could be a little switch for some of you. You could feel like the timid one and they're the little more wild one. But I ultimately think a majority of you guys, this is your wild energy that this person's extremely drawn to. There's a fascination here. There's a almost obsessive type thing, but not in a weird way, not in a bad way, because I get that can be a little triggering for some people to hear, but this just feels like I just can't get enough of you kind of energy. But let's jump into the tarot first. So pile one's person, gosh, I feel like my heart is like pounding. So you may make this person like have heart palpitations, like they get very excited, possibly nervous energy around you. I feel, yeah, just very like vibed up here. So there also is an unpredictableness. I don't think that's a word, but that's how my guides go. They smush things together all the time. But there's an unpredictableness to this vibe about you. Like this person, it's like you keep them on their toes. That may be an approach that you're kind of taking in this connection to kind of just mix things up. Maybe you're trying some stuff out. You're seeing if you can surprise this person a bit. And I think that yeah, they're definitely kept on their toes. All right, so let's get into the tarot. So how is this person currently feeling about pile one? We have a Page of Wands. So yeah, there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of desire. There's a lot of flirtiness going on. Definitely vibing. We have the Death card, so Scorpio energy showing up here. This is death and rebirth. This is change. This is kind of coming in where you're flipping things around for this person, where you're giving them a new way to look at something, a new way of being. Again, the vibrancy that you carry in your energy, some of you may not realize, but I think a lot of you guys do, is very intoxicating to this person. Now we have a Ten of Swords here. I'm going to clarify that. This is sometimes about a painful ending. This is harsh energy. So this could be situational. This is a general reading. I'll clarify that in a moment. They could be afraid to lose you if you guys don't have some sort of separation, or there hasn't been some sort of friction in this connection. Because again, that's a really harsh energy. Now we have this Ace of Wands. No shortage of attraction here, no shortage of chemistry. If you guys do have an intimate connection, it's something they're very drawn to, very enamored with. And I keep getting the word intoxicated. Like this person feels intoxicated by you. And then we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy, which I almost talked about, very Aries, like the fire, and I guess any of the fire signs vibes coming off this pile. But here is the Emperor card. So this person sees you as very powerful, very strong. They feel like I guess to just sum it up, this person feels very strongly drawn to you, to your power, to everything that you are, and everywhere that you're going. You just have this powerful vibe about you. And again, this could be just this person's perception of you. It's interesting to think that everyone has a different perception of us than we actually have of ourselves. You know, everyone that you know knows a different version of you, which is a different reading, but an interesting concept to think about. So sometimes we don't see ourselves this way. So I could be describing this and you're like, but that's not really me. But think about, wait, does my person see me this way? You know, this is what they're picking up on, seeing energy, all this stuff. I feel like, again, the attraction is really strong. It's very transformative energy with this Death card. But this Ten of Swords, that's got me scratching my head a little bit, pile one. So let's clarify this energy. So can Let me clarify this Page of Wands. We have the Lovers here. Yeah, this person definitely feels very connected to you, feels, it's interesting. This is, I'm going to cover up his little appendage here. This is the After Tarot. So in this one we have, you know, it looks like Adam and Eve, and this description is giving him the apple. So it's like, you know, if we look at the story behind the biblical story, you know, about that, then it's like almost giving over temptation here. So this, again, there's the attraction, the temptation, the vibes here is going on, but yet we have the Sword of Truth. So this person feels very connected to you. The Lovers is represented by, I know this is just a drawing, but I feel like people ding me for everything. I guess we have to cover up her tatas as well. We shouldn't have to do this, but here we go. Okay. Now that we have our PG card, which has a glare on it, you guys can't see it anyways. All right, so Page of Wands clarified by the Lovers. This person, again, is very attracted to you, very drawn to you. With this Sword of Truth, it's like they feel like there's a truth to this. There's a truth to this connection. There's like a destiny kind of vibe here with this, how this person feels towards you. And I love how the tree behind him is kind of on fire. So it's like, you give this person something that makes them feel alive. Again, you unleash this wild within them. Okay, let's see. Clarify the Death card. We have the Hermit. So we have Virgo energy. So you're helping change and heal this person. So we see the Hermit card. A lot of people only will talk about someone going into isolation. Some of you guys could be dealing with that. But the, what's really interesting, we have the snake here under the Lovers, and here the Hermit's holding the snake. But the Hermit is about introspection. It's about healing. It's about guiding your next steps forward. We have this dog here. Dogs represent loyalty. So there's like this transformational energy that this person's going through because of you, and it feels like they're becoming more introspective, more looking at where they need to heal. You could be a bit like a guiding light here. We actually have a star in this lantern that the Hermit's holding, as if you're the star kind of guiding them through. Now, for some of you, there may be some sort of change going on that has caused this person to kind of go within and kind of really contemplate and think about this connection. This could lead into this Ten of Swords energy that we're going to look at in a moment. I'm trying to see, is this a starfish? And they're kind of stabbed right through there. So there could be a stabbing in the heart going on, kind of coming up with that energy. All right, let's see. Can we clarify this Ten of Swords, please? What is this about? So basically, we're looking at an ending of some sort. But let's see, what is this Ten of Swords energy about? The Queen of Swords. Some of you, okay, the Queen of Swords represent air signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So there could be some sort of ending to a connection with an air sign. This is just also about truth and clarity. This person could be trying to end like confusion of things, but she's in the upright. So this is still really interesting. Can I get one more? Can you please clarify this Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords? The Chariot in reverse. So there's something about moving forward with clarity. I don't know that some of you there could be a blocking situation where something has ended where this person doesn't feel like they have the truth or the clarity and their inability to move forward with this connection. Because again, the Chariot, looking at this, I love this After Tarot. It's so interesting to look at all the pictures. Cancer energy, by the way, but the Chariot is forward momentum. Something's been halted. So whatever, maybe someone put the brakes, maybe they're not sure which step to take forward. But yeah, again, this is hard energy. All right, can you clarify this Ace of Wands? The Knight of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, we have The 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay. A couple things are coming up. So this person feels, so our aces are new beginnings, or, you know, next steps. So this would be a passionate, fiery new beginning. But it being clarified by a Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands are Knights are action cards. So the Wands is forward momentum. Here we have 2 cards of being halted. So it's like, I want this new beginning. I want to take this to the next step. I want to move forward, but I don't quite know how. This person may have recently, you know, if they've been caught up in their head about this a lot, with this being in reverse, they may be in a vibe of, I don't want to think about it that much. So as I'm reading this could be also the progression of some of your relationship. Could have started off really strong, very admired. This person feels very drawn into you. My coffee pot's making noises. But then something has happened that's caused some disconnect in this connection. And now this person doesn't know how to move forward. And I feel like they're trying to actively keep themselves from thinking about it all that much. This person could be focusing on work. I look at the Emperor here, and the Emperor sometimes can be about building our empire. With this 7 of Cups in reverse, it's like, I don't want to think about this. I don't want to be stuck in my head about this. Maybe I'm just going to be focusing on my actions and what I can do. Some of them may want to build themselves up and kind of have something to show for it. Some of them could want to impress you. So they could be doing versus thinking. But yet there's a inability to move forward for whatever reason. I feel like you guys, it's going to make sense for a lot of you in different ways. Okay. Can we get some more insight to what's going on in this connection? Possibly how they're feeling. Influencing factors. A physical imbalance in finances or career is affecting this relationship. This could be someone focusing on growing and developing their business or career. This may be causing a work-life imbalance. This may pertain to a relationship being influenced and affected emotionally because of religious or spiritual factors. So whatever is going on, there is some sort of influencing factor here that's kind of just causing everything to be halted or not moving forward. But there's not a lack of desire here. Now, we haven't gotten a lot of emotional feelings. You know, the Lovers is here, but that also could just be someone, you know, feeling very connected to you. So for some of you, this relationship could be something that's a little more on the physical side. Maybe it hasn't gotten a chance to get deeper than that. Maybe that's all you want from this person, you know? Maybe you want to keep it that way. Maybe you're watching just to make sure that they're staying the course. But there definitely feels like there's just a lot of chemistry, a lot of just oomph here, but there's some sort of influencing factors that's causing an imbalance somewhere in this connection that may have been what has kept this from being able to move forward. Okay, let's see. What else is going on in this connection, please? Bad karma. Okay, wow. Something, pile 1, is going on. If this isn't your situation, you might have just needed to be in this pile to hear that they are very attracted to you. But there's some stuff going on in this connection. With the bad karma here, someone could have made a poor choice. We do have the snake kind of floating around throughout all these cards. So there could have been somebody else, that could have been a friend, someone influencing them. This person may have felt like they've made some sort of bad choice and now karma is biting in the butt kind of vibe here. Let's see. What else is going on in this connection? Broke ass. Wow, okay. So this person, you know, They might not feel like they have that empire that you deserve. You know, it did talk about them needing, like, not having the finances. So you could be thinking that this person, you know, cut this off because they don't like you, but really maybe they don't feel like they have enough to take this forward. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough to give. Some of them could be dealing with some financial hardships. Okay. I want to kind of go back to how this person is feeling. Can we get some more insight to how this person's feeling? Ooh, we have better off. Happiness, perspective, clear-headed space. This person could feel if you're better off without them. They could feel like maybe, you know, even though there's all this attraction, all this desire, maybe you guys are just better off not being in connection with each other. I'm trying to cover up that card. This feels a little bitter, I'm not gonna lie. So, I don't know what has happened or has transpired for all of you, but they're even though it says happiness, perspective, clear-headed space, it feels like, well, I'm better off. I'm just better off not dealing with this. Let's see. Boundaries. No, drawing the line. Maybe some of you put up boundaries. Maybe this person was just coming in purely physical and you're like, that's not what I want. And so now they're, you know, kind of stuck being like, okay, I'm really drawn to this person, but they shut me down. I don't know what else to do. They set up their boundaries. Unconditional, innocent, support, hold hard. So with this unconditional, this is someone, you know, that still has a very soft spot for you in their heart. They have a lot of unconditional feelings towards you. I think they want the best for you. It just feels like there's, situations and just some other toxicity kind of floating through this connection. We have concealing, secrets, mysteries, hiding. Someone's concealing some sort of information. They're trying to hold this away. Again, try not to think about this. With this card being reversed, it just makes me think that they just don't even want to go there in their head. So it's kind of like almost like a denial kind of vibe. But then we also have one day. It says someday, somewhere, another time. So they could still have hope that this will work out one day. Things will change. Things will be a little different. We do have consequences on the bottom of the deck. It says karma, destiny, cause and effect. We did have this bad karma card. So something has happened that's caused the wheel of fate to kind of move around, and they could have realized the error of their ways, those kinds of things as well. All right, can we get some more insight to how this person's currently feeling, please? I'm going to take this one. Okay, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So this person definitely feels extremely connected to you. We do have this person's kind of mind morphing into this person's mind, so there could be some telepathy going on for some of you. If you do feel like you do have that spiritual connection, it goes beyond the physical, beyond what makes sense in our our reality. So you may resonate a lot with this, but they also resonate with it too. There's a I feel you even though I can't see you kind of vibe with this card. All right, let's see. Work through your fears. So this person is working through some fears. We have a new moon in Scorpio. But still concealing, we did have that death card. So this person is still trying to they're working through some feelings, but they're just kind of keeping it to themselves. But again, there's a vibe of denial that's coming up in this pile with this person. But sometimes I feel like we get into a denial point, or we're like, I don't want to think about it because we don't want to be hurt. So that kind of goes into this person could be feeling a little hurt that things has worked out the way that they have, or they're not going the way that they want, that there's been some sort of influence here. Maybe they're just assuming you're better off without them. Okay, where do I want to go next? What are some challenges in this connection? What are some challenges? Or should I say more challenges? What are some challenges? too many. If it's meant to come out, there are some challenges. Struggling to overcome self-imposed limiting beliefs. So this person has their own limiting beliefs. It's a challenge for them. Maybe they don't feel like they have enough. Maybe they feel like they need to have the world to give to you and they don't have that. Maybe you don't care about that, but they do. Again, this is someone that's struggling and this is self-imposed. So there's some limitation that this person is fixated on why this can't work or why this isn't going to work. That's really holding them back, but it's all self-imposed. This is very 8 of Swords energy. Living in fear. Okay. I think they're working through their fears, but they have really big fears that they're trying to work through towards this connection. Okay, let's see. Meet me in my dreams. So there could be a lot of dream connection going on. We did have the spiritual connection card. You could be showing up in their dreams. I feel like during the day, they don't want to think about that. They don't let themselves fantasize too much or get caught up in their daydreams. But when they go to sleep, I don't think they have much of a choice. You are my everything. This person thinks very highly of you. I mean, we had the Lovers here. Okay. Let's get some message cards. Let's see, what does this person want to say if they could? And then I'm going to pull some song cards and then we'll get our confirmations and as well as advice. So what does pile 1's person want to say? My heart is telling me to just do it. I don't know how I feel anymore. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Would you reject me? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Again, we had that spiritual connection. So they're getting a lot of different signs and synchronicities about this. I need more time to figure things out. Your words linger in my mind. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made some different choices. So there are some regrets going on, but this person definitely feels damaged. They're a little afraid of rejection. They're getting signs and synchronicities, and their heart is telling them to do this, but then when they get into their head, it's like, no, I'm going to be more analytical versus feeling through this. So that may resonate for you and your person. They may have a tendency to err on the side of logical versus trusting their feelings. Sorry for the wait. I want to start a family with you. Okay. I see you as my life partner. Everything you touch turns to gold. You're pure magic. Again, there's no shortage of how this person sees you in a really great light. Hey, this kind of comes up when it's like, I don't know what to say, but I want to reach out to you and want to connect. I hope to take the weight off your shoulders one day. There's a lot I want to say to you right now. Okay, then tell us. What do you want to say right now, pile 1? I'm unlearning old ways and it's hard at times. I'm in love with you. You are my other half. Okay. One more deck and then we'll do our song cards. What else? A couple more. One-sided relationship. So this could be someone not showing up properly. Maybe you pointed that out. Maybe you set boundaries and, you know, you called them out. But they feel like this is one-sided. But they do feel like you are a soulmate of theirs. I check on you from afar. So with this popping up, this person is keeping tabs. If you aren't in communication, they are kind of checking out your social media, asking friends about you, trying to get some sort of information about what you're doing. You know, again, this person feels very connected and very drawn to you in a way that they might not be able to make sense of. And again, going back to this, where this person feels very logical, I think they struggle with that. So then it's like, okay, I don't want to think about it. It doesn't make sense. I don't want to think about it. I'm going to deny it. But yet they start checking on you. Finances are a problem. Okay, I've never had that come up so much in one reading. So this person is dealing with a lot of financial stuff. So that's a them, not a you kind of vibe, you know? So if I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess there's a reminder about that. Like sometimes, you know, in situations things don't work out, but it really isn't a lack in you, you know, viewer. I hope that you guys see yourself clearly. Sometimes there's just other stuff going on, and for whatever reason, certain people, things affect them differently. So this person's financial issues is a huge deal to them. Their lack is massive and it's debilitating. I was pretending to be someone else. So maybe some of them put on a front that they had more than they did, and the walls kind of came crashing down about it. Maybe you found out, maybe just something happened and they couldn't keep up that front anymore. All right, so let's get our song cards. I totally forgot to pull the deck. All right, so with the song cards, thank you guys for all the recent additions. If you have a song request, feel free to drop that in the comments, title and artist, and we can add it. So if you know the song, cool. If you don't and you feel so compelled, feel free to look up the lyrics. So we have Best Part by Daniel Caesar with Her, or Caesar. We have Separate Ways by Journey. We have Colorblind by The Counting Crows. Bigger Love by John Legend. I know some people make a playlist, so when I'm done pulling them, feel free to screenshot so you can look up your songs to get your messages after the reading. Lover, You Should Have Come Over, Jeff Buckley, and Come On Closer by Jem. So there are your song cards if you want to take a screenshot so you can get your messages. Okay. All right, let's move on to confirmations. For those of you guys that need that little bit of extra, is this my person? Is this my pile? Let's pull you some confirmations. So let's start with some zodiac information. We have Sagittarius. This person could live at a distance from you. This person could travel for work or like to travel, or also be into higher education. We have the 12th house, so Pisces. They're, again, very spiritual, kind of vibey here. The dreams are highlighted with the 12th house. Let's see, where are my, that one came right out. We have Spying. So this person is definitely keeping an eye on you. We have Shy. There's a shy vibe here. Some of these attributes could be you or them. Life of the party, so that's interesting. So there could be a juxtaposition between the two of your guys' personalities, or they could have a tendency to be shy, but then also kind of can be the life of the party. It's like the extroverted introvert kind of vibe, like an INFJ or something. And then we have Light Eyes. So, all right, let's get some more from pile one for those who need confirmations. Okay, I'm not taking all those, sorry. There's like 37 things. Maybe 30, okay. 37 may be important for some of you. All right, let's see those. Get a couple letters from this bag. All right, we have a lot of letters. And, all right, pile one. Goodness. Okay, let's see what we got, pile one. I'm gonna put these here. We have Headache. So someone can deal with migraines or have a lot of headaches. Someone might just think this whole situation's a headache. We have Pisces. We have the first house, so Aries. We have Cancer. We have the Emperor, so Aries showing up again. We have Soul, or the Six of Cups. So someone, you could know this person through a family member, know this person since you're young. You could feel like this is a past life connection. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Someone could pride themselves on being independent. We have the Six of Wands. Someone could be an influencer of some sort, get a lot of recognition or like a lot of recognition. We have Runner Chaser. We have Animal Lover. We have Light Eyes again. We have Foreign, so you guys could be from different places. We have Asia. Intense Eyes. So there's something about the eyes in this connection that are very, very intense. We have a little owl here, so knowledge could be really important. Maybe some of you guys asked for an owl to show up when you're asking for signs from your guides. All right, let's look into the letters now. So we have U, P, up. Maybe the movie Up is important. L, C, R, C. So we have double letters. Y, K, N, T, N, B, P, G, H, I, N, O, E, W, G, T, and F. All right, I will hold these up if you guys want to look at your letters. So there are the confirmations for those who needed it. Let's move on to some advice for you, pile one. If you need to stick around for some advice, sometimes it's just about this connection, sometimes it's just in general. I'll pull some advice. I feel like pulling a couple tarot cards first. So, pile one, what is their advice for this connection? What is their advice at this time? I can shuffle this deck. No, okay. Advice for pile one, please. What is some advice? Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So with this, it kind of feels like allow things to play out. I don't feel like there's much that you guys need to do. We have the Hermit here, so this is kind of pulling back, going within, being reflective, and allow things to build as they should. So my advice for you guys, I feel like, is not to take any action towards this person. Again, the Wheel of Fortune being here, things are gonna, like, this is like the Wheel of Destiny. Things are gonna play out as they're supposed to. Kind of allow that to happen. The Three of Pentacles is collaboration, things building, things growing. Also focusing on friends at this time if you need. And then the Hermit is allow this to, it feels very much like look for the lesson. I know that gets a little repetitive, especially if you are on some sort of spiritual journey. It's like, I don't need any more lessons. But if you can see, what you're meant to learn and stuff like that, then you tend to not repeat the same things over again. If you do find you're in a situation where either with a similar person or the same person, something keeps happening over and over again, you need to make a different choice here, or you're meant to learn something else, or maybe it's coming back up for you to, it's like the layers of an onion, so you realize things from a different place. But there's something that needs to happen on an introspective level if you can kind of do that. We do have the Sloth here, so again, I feel that really the need to say there's nothing you really need to do at this time. Just allow. Kind of like surrender vibes to how it's supposed to play out. All right, for our listen B cards, let's see what else for pile one. What other guidance do we have for them? Okay, that's way too many. Pile one, just one card, please. Listen, you are not one thing, you are a million amazing things. So it's a reminder that you are awesome. You have a lot of things, a lot of attributes. You're not just a siren of someone's desire. You are everything, you're all of your beautiful outside and all the beautiful inside. So don't forget that. Okay, one more from here. Oh, we have another howling wolf and the moon. If you can't find a way, carve your own effing path. So this kind of feels like a sidebar from this connection. That if there's something you're trying to do and you can't find your way through, sometimes you just have to make your own path. Do something a little different. do something outside the box. All right, one more word of advice for pile 1. What else do we want to leave pile 1 with? Again, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading, but let's see our last one. We have Dancing in the Rainbow. We have this beautiful dolphin with a rainbow. It says, break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness and find what you truly desire. So there you guys go. Have a little living room dance party. Shake it out. Dance it off. This feels very like getting back into high vibes, things that make you feel good. If this connection has brought you down and made you feel less than, made you feel anything other than a bright, sunny, dancing dolphin in the water in a rainbow, then find that joy within yourself. Bring yourself back to that place. Or pull yourself out of whatever and really like see the magic in life again. And sometimes just like maybe some of you, I feel like there's a synchronicity with this rainbow. Some of you guys may actually see a rainbow in the next couple days, or it may pop up somewhere, but I really feel like in nature, not just in a picture. But keep an eye out for that rainbow. I feel like there's a synchronistic kind of vibe going on with that for you, pile 1. So as always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to interact with this video. It really does help me out and helps me to be in favors of the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys so much. And I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You picked this beautiful selenite palm stone. And this card that says Guardian Angel, you are not alone. So we're looking up how your person is currently feeling about you and the connection. So with you being drawn to this card, this person could be dealing with some synchronicities. I think of the feathers and seeing feathers, things like that. Very synchronistic type events. This person could feel like you're an angel in their life. You could come in and be very helpful and help them to feel not alone. You could be a very supportive person in their life. Again, a very angelic type figure for them. So let's jump right into the tarot. All right, so for pile 2, I hope I said pile 2 at the beginning. Oh goodness, I feel like my brain gets mushy. Okay, pile 2. How is the person currently feeling about them, please? How is pile 2's person currently feeling about them? We have a 4 of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have a 3 of Swords. Okay. Pile 2. Things are getting real. We have a 7 of Cups. Overall energy is Temperance, so Sagittarius energy showing up. Interesting. So a couple things I kind of want to touch off before I clarify. 4 of Cups is a card of, it can be a card of rejection. It can be a card of missed opportunity. It's kind of like if meh were a card. It's a card of like apathy, like, I just don't know how I feel. Just feeling dissatisfied. Very interesting coming up here, but then we also have this 3 of Swords. So if for some reason you rejected this person, they could be feeling very hurt, almost injured. This person could be worried about getting hurt. If they have a tendency to avoid things, they don't take chances in love because they're trying to protect like old wounding in their heart. That could be here as well. These are general readings, so you have to take it for how it resonates. But how they're feeling towards you though, like with those 2 cards being here, just makes me feel like they're kind of in a feeling of not happy, you know, like unhappy with the current situation that has gone on. Now there is this like, I want to reconnect. We have an Ace of Swords. So our aces are new beginnings. Swords would be thoughts, communication. So there could be a need for, I want to kind of clear the air here because I'm feeling kind of sad. There could have been some sort of misinterpretation or misunderstanding between the two of you guys, but I do feel like this person is constantly, is thinking a lot about this. So Seven of Cups is someone that's contemplating a lot of stuff. They're kind of stuck in their head, trying to figure things out. This also can be like wishful thinking and being a little in the fantasy world at times. Now, Temperance is a card of, we do have this crab on here. So this is the Sagittarius card. I want to give a nod to Cancer with the crab being here. But there is this feeling of, how do we work this out? So Temperance is a card of blending things together. Now, under here, I have this Eight of Cups, which can be about someone walking away. This person may have had to walk away from this connection. I mean, the Eight of Cups is about going after your heart's desire too. So it depends on, you know, what choice needed to be made. I could very well see this as someone having to make a choice because it's something they needed to do. That could be about higher learning. That could be about travel as well. So it kind of feels like, and this may be a one-off, but the storyline my guides are showing me is where someone kind of had to make a choice. It wasn't an easy choice where they had to go do what they thought was right or what they thought was best for them or the situation, possibly doing what's best that they think for you. But it wasn't easy. It hasn't been an easy road. And they kind of maybe stuck around like, this kind of feels like what if, kind of being stuck in your head, like shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of energy. If I only would have been more honest, if I only would have stepped up and said something, you know, things could be a little different right now. They could feel like they have had to do this because it's kind of like divine guidance kind of stuff. Energy right there. All right. Never know where these readings are going to go, but it definitely, there's some sort of dissatisfaction and pain going on for how your person is feeling or feeling towards you or the situation. Let's see if we can get some more clarity. Can we clarify this Four of Cups, please? So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Ten of Wands is someone caring a lot. It's typically about responsibilities, heavy energy. It is in the reverse. So I really do believe, and again, I get this is very specific. So those that picked, I'm assuming this is your situation because it's just almost flashing. It's almost like this person had to choose a choice and they had to choose to walk away from something. They had to choose to let some things go. And again, it feels like I made this choice because I thought that's what's best for the situation, but not because I really wanted to make this choice. What's this Ace of Swords? Can we clarify this Ace of Swords? We have an Ace of Wands. But it's like, yeah, I walked away, or I didn't choose you, or I had to make another choice, but I want a new beginning. Like I want to talk. I want a fiery, passionate new beginning here. It kind of feels like I want my friend back. This isn't your scenario, I don't think this is your pile. So feel free to pick a different pile or perhaps a different reading. This may not be your reading today. I have 4 years worth of this type of reading. Feel free to look in the playlist because this is very specific when my guides are being like, no, it's the situation. So I'm going to tone it down a little bit more into this. It really does feel like I made the choice that I thought I had to make that was best for everybody involved in these situations, but it wasn't an easy choice. And I'm feeling really hurt by this at this time. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's like, I have so much to say. I want this new beginning, but I don't know. Like I've hurt you so much. This Ace of Swords, we do have the Falcon with kind of like the blinder on. So it's like, I can't see clearly. So how's your person feeling? I think they're pretty upset. They're not happy with the way things have turned out, even if it's for the best. And we have an Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles being here, you know, this person definitely sees your value. You are someone that they hold in high esteem. You're someone that they see as abundant, that it does feel like you're going to be okay. You know, you're going to be better off without them kind of vibe. But again, it doesn't feel good for this person. Let's see. Can I get some more insight to how this person is currently feeling? Vows, commitment, promises, fidelity. Someone may have had, I mean, I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with someone that is in a marriage, or maybe you are. Again, there feels like there's some sort of situation that this person feels like, I did what I had to do. I did the moral thing. I did the right choice. Or I had to pick this, but it's not easy. But this person, there's also a part of them that feels very committed to you. They might have made you some promises. Maybe, you know, maybe that's what they're feeling sad if they didn't keep their promises to you. So it's really regretful energy that we're kind of in with this. I'd be surprised if 5 of Cups was under here. Somewhere we have a Knight of Wands, so traction, 8 of Swords again. There is some limiting beliefs or just trying to get past their own thoughts here. There's the 5 of Cups, it's in reverse. Okay. All right, let me keep going. How is this person currently feeling? But there's a part of them that still feels, again, very committed and very, like they made a vow, they made you a promise that's still true in their heart, even if they made a different choice. And that's why it does feel so painful for this person. Sidetrack, delays, distractions, change. So something has happened. Again, they wanted this new beginning. They wanted a fresh start. Maybe you guys started a fresh start. Maybe this isn't the first rodeo with some of you, but then some other stuff happened, you know, that got in the way. Maybe they like feeling a little sidetracked because, again, this person is definitely hurting. And they feel like they can't tell you. With this Ace of Swords, even though they want to tell you, they feel like they can't tell you. It's in the reverse because they feel so bad about it. It's like, if I don't talk about it, it won't hurt that much. Curiosity, connection, bonding, unraveling. They're still very curious about what you're doing. There is a bond that they feel like they have with you. That's why it wouldn't hurt so bad if they didn't. Some of them may be actually surprised. They may have made a different choice. Again, whatever that looks like for you. They may be surprised by how much they ended up hurting, you know? So they're still finding themselves feeling very connected to you, feeling very curious about you. But yet there they are, running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Because we have an emotional whirlwind here. So yeah, I made some promises. I got sidetracked. I'm still curious, but yet here I am still running away. I go back to what I said in the beginning, where this person sees you as a bit of an angel. This also could be this feeling of this person feeling like they're never going to be quite good enough. Sorry for the pause. Like sorting through all the information I'm getting. Oh, okay. Okay. My guides are just throwing out a whole scenario in my head. So, but I blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm trying to still keep this a little broad. It's feeling, I know the younger generation say it's giving this. It's giving very, I'll just say like the scenario that's the basis of a lot of the the new Taylor Swift, like tortured poets department vibes. So if you know the backstory there, you may relate to some stuff that happened. That's how this is kind of reading. I don't know it very well. I only heard bits and pieces about a scenario, but if you know, you know. If you don't, let that go. I feel like that me talking about that was for somebody needed to hear that. It's like a confirmation. Okay. Let's pull some of these cards. What else do we need to know about how this person is currently feeling? Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Now we kind of have, you know, it's like this person does feel like you guys are kind of like kindred souls, similar in spirit. Your like attracts like. So there's something very similar about you, even though I feel like this person thinks it's almost like the yin yang kind of thing. Like you're the good energy and they feel like they're the bad energy, or they feel like they drag you down, or something like that is kind of coming up, where it's like, I did this for you, for us, because I'm not what you need in my life. But yet there's a part of me that sees myself in you, and vice versa. Spend quality time together, listen, talk, and talk to each other. That's something this person does really enjoy when you guys do get to talk. They do feel like, again, they feel like your guidance, like you make them feel not alone, you make them feel supported. They enjoyed spending the time together and, again, talking to you. The way these cards are reading, I just don't feel like this person has treated you as a reflection of how they actually feel, and that's why there's all that pain and sadness coming up. All right, let's see. What else is going on with how they're feeling towards the viewer? Spiritual hater. Hates on your spiritual light. That's interesting. It's like they like that you're so good, or they like that you're so spiritual, or like that you're so connected, but yet there's a part of them that hates him, or they may be dealing with someone in their life that hates on you, or is hating on this. If this, you feel like this is spiritual connection, like hating on it, that's affecting this. It's kind of like a part of them feels like, oh, well, you're just like too good. You know, I don't want to, you know, I don't know. It's so interesting. So it's like this person just thinks so poorly of themselves. Maybe you're just super into all the, I mean, you're watching this tarot reading, so maybe you're super into all this, and this person, they don't like all that stuff. So maybe they felt like you guys were too different, made some choice, but yet here they are feeling sad about things. They really enjoy spending time together, and there is something that's so similar about you guys, but yet it's just not quite fitting. Now we do have love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, choices. So there's some sort of third party going on, love triangle, situational. Again, I feel like this person made these choices, and they did it for the best of the situation, but it's not easy. Bad reputation. This person may, you know, something about their reputation may have caused this issue. I don't think that they view you as having a bad reputation. It's like almost, again, like your goodness makes them feel worse about themselves. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to look at next? Let's pull some of these cards. Kind of just go with the flow, guys. Never know where I'm quite going to go. Okay, we have not just yet. So there is a timing issue. I can't just be there just yet. We have secret. There could be something that was kept a secret about this connection. We do have intense connection. They do feel very intensely connected to you. We have the key here. There may be something relevant for keys for some of you as well. But yeah, there's like, I mean, because of this love triangle for some of you, that could this could be like some sort of secret romance. that had to end. And again, there's a part of them that recognizes that things played out as they should for the best, but yet here I am feeling hurt. So this person, yeah, they just feel like they're in between like pain. This makes me feel like a little angry, like the hater, the bad reputation, like you made me look bad or something like that. But yeah, and it all stemmed from some promises, you know, that's caused all this kind of to play out the way that it is playing out. All right, let's see. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So Pisces energy showing up here. So this person is trying to find balance. You could have brought them balance, but yet they may have leaned back towards practicality since we have the spiritual hater. Maybe if you have told them that you feel like this connection is spiritual of some sort, but yet they kind of just flip their switch and kind of hated on it and been like, oh, I don't want that type of connection or something like that. But then they're also kind of go back and forth between trying to balance that out. With the full moon in Pisces here, I do feel like there's a dream connection. You guys could be showing up in dreams as well. Okay, let's see. Pile 2, what else is going on in this connection? Too many. Pile 2. Time apart. Time apart is needed. Distance will bring clarity. Take time to focus on yourself and doing the things you love. This is an opportunity to master something within you. This may pertain to separation. So yeah, this does feel like this is a connection that is not together. Then we have patience. There are things that have yet to unfold, and we had not just yet. In the situation, release any doubt and trust in the unfolding of things in divine timing. Trust the wait and have patience. There is a reason a connection may not be happening yet. This is not just, or it's just not the right timing. So it feels like there are bigger things in play here. And situational. Like if you guys aren't available to be in this connection and wondering why this isn't working out, it's because one or both of you aren't available to be in this connection. So, you know, we can't always have our cake and eat it too kind of vibe. You know, we want it sometimes, but that breeds a lot of bad karma too. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's get some message cards from your person. What does your person want to say? I'm ready to open up to you, which is interesting. Not yet. I'm ready to open up to you. And we had that conflicting Ace of Swords and Eight of Swords. Like, it's like, I want to open up to you. I don't know exactly how to say because I am hurt. You're my queen. That's how I want to treat you. We did have that Queen of Pentacles. They see you very, very highly. I put up walls around me. So when this person gets hurt, I do feel like they have massive, like, unhealthy boundaries that go up, like big brick walls kind of vibe. I'm afraid to open up to anyone. So yeah, your person kind of jumps back and forth. It's like, okay, I want to tell you, I don't want to tell you. I want to tell you, I want to tell you. So I wouldn't be surprised if you've been in situations with them where they're like, never mind, kind of vibe. And it might, either they don't trust you or they just have a problem trusting people. And they also might not trust themselves. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. So there could be some ghosting going on. We did have that ghosting, blocking, that kind of thing. You make me feel bad about myself sometimes. Again, this is, I don't think it's anything that you're doing, but just how you are, for whatever reason, highlights the things that they don't like about themselves. You're an angel in my life. That's what I've started with this whole reading. So thank you, cards, for clarifying that. Then we also have, I found safety in the silence between us. So they feel safer in the non-communication, regardless if it's hard or not, or fair. All right, let's see. What else does Pile 2 want to say? You are so loved and will always be loved by me. I messed up and I know that. I've cried swimming pools of tears for you. I feel lost and lonely without you. You make me feel alive. I'm so confused why it's like this now. And then we also have, again, I'm so lonely without you. This person is feeling very lonely, alone, missing you, those kinds of things. Kind of want to look at this person's intentions. Let's look. Nope, I want to use this deck. Can we get some insight to pile 2's person's intentions at this time? And then we'll pull some song cards and confirmations as well as advice. So what is this person's intentions? Or they can... 8 of Swords, still being a little stuck in their head. The Magician. Well, that's good. Queen of Pentacles. And the Chariot. All right. So with these cards all together, I feel like this person is going to try to empower themselves to get out of their own head. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. So there could be some sort of coming towards you, forward momentum. We have the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it does feel like they want to kind of clear the air, at least bring some clarity or some forward momentum. The Chariot being here with this, but it does feel like some of them still want to keep running. The Chariot, yeah, it's forward momentum, but also can just be moving. So you're going to take that for how it fits for your person. If you're like, no, I don't ever see them doing that, then maybe the running kind of feels a little more relevant for your situation. But I feel like they do want to be empowered. And they do want to, you know, like the Queen of Pentacles is you, is nurturing, is caring, is giving. So hopefully we can read this as them getting out of their own way. You know, the Sword of Truth is here, opening up, expressing things a little bit, you know, being open and honest and dependable, and at least moving forward from that space. Okay. All right, let's get our song cards. If you have a song you want to add, feel free to drop that in the comments. Thank you for everybody who has suggested cards. Our pile is so big. So with these song cards, there'll be a message for you within the lyrics. You can either listen to the song or look at the lyrics if you choose. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can pick one song, you can look at all of them, whatever. So pile 2 songs. Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. Beggin' for Thread by Banks. Okay, I'll just take these 2 that are on top. Okay, we have Breathe Me by Sia. And Have I Told You Lately by Van Morrison. Okay, one more. And goodness, hold on. One more song, okay. One more song. Fade Into You by Mazzy Star. So those are your songs. If you want to screenshot that and look that up after the reading, feel free. All right, for those that need extra confirmation that this is your pile, let's pull some attributes and initials and letters for this person or for you. Pull some astrological signs. So let's see. All right, let's get some. Let's start here. We have Aquarius. We have the 9th house, so Sagittarius showing up again. Again, this person could travel. There could be a physical distance. There could be some higher learning going on. Higher education, spiritual mentor kind of vibe. This also could be someone that you know online or connected with online, because Aquarius rules the 11th house, which is technology. We have unique smiles. There's something unique about either yours or their smile. Tendency to be a loner. Very smart. All right, let's get some letters. All right, and let's get a couple more. see what we have here for confirmations. All right, so we have O, so double O's. GD, so dog could be important. Y, N, T, R, C, Ron, Dawn, not. Okay, we have Y, D, again, double letters could be important. We have a J. We have J-O-Y, joy, yay. Okay, R, N, R, R. Okay, we have quadruple letters, actually. Q, B, S, P, and F. All right, we have a Pisces. We have the Three of Cups, kind of another nod to a third-party situation or reunion energy. We have a Taurus. We have the 9th house again. So Sagittarius. We have throat chakra. So there's like truth that needs to be told. Or there could be, you know, a lot of good communication at a time with you guys. We do have Shy. We have the Death card, so Scorpio energy. We have Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have the 10 of Cups. Someone could have a family with that 10 of Cups showing up. We have Virgo, Loner again. And then we have this little wheel. So there could be boating, or a boat could be important in this connection. So there are your confirmation, guys. There are the letters if you need to look at them a little bit more. So there you go. All right, so I'm going to pull some advice cards for you. We'll start off with advice on the situation, and then I'll pull some other cards just for general advice. It could be about this or not, but let's see. Pile 2, what is their advice on this connection at this time? What is their advice? Advice. King of Cups. 4 of Wands. 10 of Cups. Page of Swords. I don't know that if you guys are going to like this, but if you do get a chance to talk to this person, be very open and honest about your feelings. I think approaching this from a loving place would be a loving, stable place. And I don't mean go in emotional and scream and freak out. This is kind of an unconditional love kind of energy. Like coming in with unconditional love, being very stable. There might be a chance for some of you guys to meet them at some sort of social event or a wedding. But following your heart and being true to your heart and what you need for you. Some of you, this is a sidebar, very specific. If you are in a happy marriage, you know, honoring that might be important, or honoring a marriage, whatever that looks like. Maybe you're married to this person, it's estranged. So, you know, very honoring those vows would be the advice here. Take that for how that fits, guys. All right, let's pull a couple more. Other advice. Advice for pile 2. The things you say to yourself matter. Be kind. So you're being reminded to be kind to yourself. Be kind about the thoughts you think and the words you speak about yourself. Pile 2. If you catch yourself saying mean things about yourself, just stop. It's not worth it. We don't have much control in this world, but we do have control over like how we think, especially how we talk to ourselves. Even if it's a pattern that we've run for a long time, you can shift that and change that. So be kind to yourself and give yourself some grace in this situation. If this has been just as hard for you, just give yourself some grace. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? So there's a reminder about believing in yourself, honoring yourself, seeing yourself clearly. Pile 2, if you don't. All right, and one more. Pile 2's advice. Resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. So this feels like a little extra reminder, okay? All right, pile 2, thank you again so much for tuning in. Don't forget to interact with this reading. It really does help me out in YouTube algorithm land, so I always appreciate that. Like, comment, share, whatever. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Have a good one. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You picked the Spirit Fox. It says trust your talents in changing times, and this little fox head crystal. So we are going over how is your person currently feeling about you right now. With this, there could be something kind of sly fox about you, something kind of cunning and intriguing, but yet there's a mysterious air about the vibe that's coming with this reading of this pile. And trusting your talents and changing times. So you also are someone that this person could admire for being very versatile. You have an ability to kind of morph and be adaptable into situations, and that you kind of always come out on top no matter what you've gone through. So let's jump into the tarot. Let's see, how is pile 3 person feeling about them currently? How is pile 3's person feeling about them? Horrible shuffle. Let's try one more. Pile 3's person. Thank you. How are they feeling about them? Pile 3's person feeling about them. So we have a Knight of Cups. There's romance, wanting to date kind of vibes towards you. We have a 7 of Pentacles, someone wanting to invest time into you. We have the Lovers, so soulmate kind of energy. This is also about choices. We have the World, a sense of completion. And then bottom of the deck, we have a 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is someone that's kind of wishful thinking, daydreaming, fantasy. So this person, you could just be on their mind a lot. They're thinking a lot about you, kind of contemplating a lot of stuff. We do have a 9 of Swords right under here, so that could also cause this person to have some anxiety. This person may just have a tendency to be a little anxious. But I think that they like to escape in the fantasy of you, thinking a lot about you, trying to figure out things like that. So to kind of start this off, yeah, we have this very romantic kind of vibe with the Knight of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles, like I said, it's like planting the seeds. It's investing your time in something. So this person sees you as someone that they want to invest their time with. They see you as a counterpart, as a partner. And there's a sense of like, you complete me with the World. The World also can be about completing out one cycle to restart anew. There could be some distance for some of you in this connection, or need to travel or want to travel. Gemini, I don't know if I mentioned that yet with the Lovers card. But yeah, this person, like, so far so good, which is nice. Thank you, pile 3. But yeah, I kind of love this Knight of Cups. It's giving me fire vibes, though. Not sure what kind of bird this is supposed to be. A phoenix. It reminds me of that. So there'd be some passion. There's just like this want to come in and take you on dates, to be really romantic, those kinds of vibes. We do have this little bird with a nest, so possibly starting some sort of family, but really someone wanting to come in and make the steps to put in the time to create something here. And again, followed up by the Lovers, which I think these are sea dragons. You know, it feels like a partnership. It's also could be about a choice. I'm going to clarify these in a minute if more comes up about that. But ultimately, this person sees you as a partner, someone that they can do this life with. This card gives Pisces vibes, so I want to give a nod to that. Yin-yang kind of energy as well. So the yin to my yang. There could be an opposites attract vibe going on as well. Please remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do my best to share everything that I pick up on without being too confusing, because there's a lot of stuff. that I get intuitively. So, all right, can we clarify this Knight of Cups? And the context of how this person is feeling. Can we clarify this Knight of Cups? The Fool. So yeah, this person definitely wants to take that leap of faith. They want to go to the next phase. It depends on where you are in your relationship. If for some reason there's been a disconnect, this person would want to rekindle that, possibly take you out, those kinds of things. All right, can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Swords. So not only have the new beginning with the Fool. Sorry, I just realized there's a glare. I'll let you guys see that since there was a glare. This is the after tarot, so these are kind of like the next thing. So this person has fallen off the ledge. They've taken the leap of faith, but they're not even worried. They're just smelling the roses. So we have this Ace of Swords here with this Falcon. So this person wants to have some sort of new beginning around communication, the next step. Again, investing in more communication, investing in more time here. Clarify the Lovers. Now we do have the Two of Cups in reverse, which is interesting. Can we clarify this Two of Cups in reverse? Strength in reverse. Huh. I'm going to pull one more before I jump into this. Give me a moment. Okay, let me clarify this World card. We have the Devil in reverse. And then we have a Four of Pentacles. Okay, okay. All right. There's a vibe with this person that's feeling like they're lacking some courage here with the Strength in reverse. I want to give a nod to Leo. We need to give a nod to Capricorn here. But this person doesn't want to let go of something. They're feeling a little greedy, selfish. There is a sense of this person not wanting to give up on the fantasy of this. This kind of gives, this is not everybody, it gives the vibes of someone who's had a crush on you for like a really long time. And then they're wanting to, you know, bring this to light, but yet they're a little nervous about how to possibly be a good partner, how to make this partnership happen, even though they feel it towards you. The Devil in reverse, I'm glad that the Devil is in reverse here. So this could be, you know, completing on a cycle where they're letting go of all toxicity, toxic love traits, but yet there's a clinging to the fantasy of this is coming in for this person. So I feel like that's just coming in and something you need to understand, that this person does kind of have some thoughts about things that maybe a little skewed from reality of who you are. So it kind of feels like this person needs a little bit of a reality check on you. And I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way, but, you know, sometimes if we get caught up in our heads about, you know, the perfect version of a person, we forget that everybody's human, right? And so, what's under here? Seven of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands. But ultimately, I mean, I think this person, yeah, is just kind of clinging to maybe a little bit of deception. But it's because they have high hopes. So again, I don't necessarily think it's bad, but it's here. So, but with the strength, you know, reminds me of courage. It's things like that. But with it being in reverse, coming out with the Two of Cups, which is similar, very similar to this Lover's energy. There's could be this vibe of, I don't know how to do all the things that I want to do. So it kind of sometimes maybe feels safer to be in the fantasy of this connection versus making it happen. But ultimately, everything here feels pretty darn good. All right, let's see. Can we get some more insight to what's going on in this connection or how this person's feeling? Be here now. To attract more love, abundance, and joy into your life, allow yourself to live more fully in the present moment. Take it easy and enjoy the process. Find more time for fun and playfulness and reconnect and rediscover your passions in life. and doing the things you love. So I think this person does want to be present with you. They could be clinging to this fantasy, but they may be ready to make that choice to make this a little more real. Again, it could be moving to the next phase for some of you with this Fool and Ace of Swords energy. But I do think they want to communicate that with you. But just be mindful, if there is a little holding back, it's because they are lacking some courage or confidence. Self-love. Practice self-love and self-care will attract more loving people and healthy relationship. Find balance, peace, and balance within. Practice acceptance. Accept the past and all with grace. Accept yourself at all levels. So yeah, I feel like this person is working on their self-love, which is good. You want someone that has that self-worth, that self-love, because then if someone loves themselves, it's easier for them to accept love from others. I'm sure we've all been in those scenarios where you try to love someone and they just push it away because they don't quite love themselves, and it's hard to accept love from outside of yourself without being skeptical of the other person if you don't see what they see in yourself. So that's a reminder to yourself too. If you have a self-love deficit, it's really, really worth working on. It can change your relationships so much by starting by the relationship with yourself. So yeah, it just kind of feels what this person is dealing with. Again, I think they might have had a lot of toxicity in their life. Maybe that's the cycle that's kind of closing out for them. And they want to move into this like new beginning. There might be like, there's a little bit of a vibe of old ways or, you know, die hard kind of vibe, but they're working on it for sure. Okay, let's see. What else is going on? Stalking, watching, obsessed. Okay, this person's obsessed with you. Again, I was getting vibes that this person's had a crush on you for a long time. Again, this could go back into this person like fantasizes and daydreams. So there's a little bit of an obsession going on. They do keep an eye on your stuff. Very curious about you. Creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. Huh. So be mindful of that, you know. This kind of feels like this person, like, it reminds me of like someone wanting to impress you. Maybe if they're lacking courage, they could like be like, oh, I do that too, or jump into the things that you like or your ideas because they're trying to impress you. So then it's like someone not fully showing up as their true self. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on in this connection, please? Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're with you and you always consider them. This just keeps kind of going back to this person like being very stuck in their head about you. They kind of just have this little fantasy life about you. It's very interesting. Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. So this person definitely wants to have physical connection. They can't get enough of touching you. You know, they're very enamored with you, pile 3. And you kind of come across about a bit like a mystery to them. All right, let's move into some of these. Get some more insight to how this person's feeling. Pile 3. Abundance, positive mindset, manifest gratitude, bliss, blessing. They feel like you're a blessing in their life. They feel like a lot of gratitude and bliss about you. Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. You are always on this person's mind. Like they are definitely very, very into you. Pile 3. Yep, soulmates, soul connection. And not all these cards are good. Like I can tell you, like there's a lot of crazy stuff in here. I feel like whenever a lot of good ones come in a row, I have to like show you guys that I'm like, there's bad stuff in here too, I promise. So I love when they all kind of align like this. So yeah, this person sees you as a soul connection, as a partner, soul contract, life partner. Yeah, the only concern I have for this person is they feel like they live a little bit in like fantasy land. So sometimes, you know, again, it gives Pisces vibes where like they get a little stuck in their head and don't always know how to express how they're feeling because it's safer in their head. It's controlled in their head. All right, I'm going to do a couple more. I feel like we need a little, I feel like this has been a little one-sided in this reading, so I'm going to see if we can get a little more depth here. Get some more insight to how they're feeling, please. Nourish, self-harmony, growth, comfort. They definitely feel very nourished in your energy, very comfortable. Okay. We do have clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching, and then only you, fixated, attached, hypnotized. All right, I said it's one-sided, but we keep just getting the same thing. This person, again, only has eyes for you. Very, again, it might be a little obsessive. I feel like when I say that in a negative way, I always have people in the comments like, but I want them to be obsessed with me. I'm like, okay, you do you, not everybody. I get that that would be triggering for some people. But yeah, this person is definitely fixated, very attached, very into you. Be mindful as if, again, if they are kind of coming across with like everything you say, they're like, oh, me too, me too. It's coming from a good place. They do want to impress you. So, all right, let's see. What else is going on in this connection right now? Communication is key. New moon and Gemini. So yeah, this person definitely wants to communicate. They like communicating with you. Not Gemini again. New moons are like a new, fresh beginning. We did have the Ace of Swords, so there could be a chance for renewed or new phase of communication with this person. Okay, let's see. Prayers answered. Do you feel like an answered prayer to this person? I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm loving this reading though. It's nice. You needed that after pile 1 and 2. They're a little harsher. So, all right, let's move into some messages. We'll do some song cards. We'll get some confirmation. If you need extra confirmation that this is indeed your person, I will pull those as well, and advice. But let's get into some messages from your person. So pile 3, this person could say anything on their mind. What would they say? Your beauty cascades over me. Ooh. You are so precious to me. Give in for my touch, give in, or for my taste, for my lust. Okay. My whole body burns at the thought of you. These are White Rose Guidance cards by Lindsay, by the way. Your face haunts me day and night. Yeah, you're constantly on this person's mind. Like they are hardcore stuck thinking about you. It's like they can't control it. Our connection is so beautiful, but also painful and confusing as hell. How I wish I could hold you tonight. My entire being and body is attracted to you. 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. We're like star-crossed lovers. Will we ever make it work? All right, let's pull some juicy love message cards. Pile 3. I want to feel your hands all over my body. I'm longing for your touch. Okay, no joke on that physical touch there, pile 3. You're so fertile and natural. I want to hold you down and kiss you forever. I know you're my twin flame. Okay, so some of them could believe in that and see you as their twin. I want to feel the power of your love crushing my fears. All right, let's get you some songs, pile 3. So If you know the song's awesome. If you don't and you feel so compelled, feel free to look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you within the lyrics, or make a playlist and listen to your songs in a row. I've heard people do that. I think that sounds fun. If you have a suggestion, feel free to drop those in the comments. So, pile 3's songs. Possession by Sarah McLachlan. That's kind of how I was feeling with this. Melt My Heart to Stone by Adele. Life After You, Daughtry. Glycerine by Bush. Wonderwall by Oasis. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, guys, there are your song cards. I don't know why I'm being guided to use this deck, but I'm going to pull a couple from this deck, and then we are going to move on to confirmations. So what needs to come out for this deck for pile 3? Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Second time change has come up, so I feel like that might be important for some of you guys, the change. You are moving into a steady and reliable path. So there could be some moving going on. Maybe some of you guys are moving in with this person. Everything you need, your courage, your strength, and compassion, everything you need is already within you. Maybe that's something your person needs to realize, that it's already within you. Okay. Not sure why those needed to come up, but I pull. Maybe someone asked for a grandfather clock as her rollerblades for a sign, or a teacup. Or teapot, I mean. Not sure. So, there we go. All right, I'm going to move on to confirmations, and then I will pull advice. So, for those who need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person, please provide some extra confirmation. So, we have the 4th house. So, Cancer showing up. This is someone that you could know through your mom or family like that. Could be someone that lives close to proximity to your home. And then we have Aries energy showing up here. All right, let's pull some of these. Does it need confirmation? Can we provide confirmation? We have Bold reader. So someone could be a tarot reader, just an avid reader. Someone has a tendency to read people. Optimistic. All right, let's see what we have. Twin Flames again has popped up, so that might be important for some of you. We have Stubborn, we have Smart, we have the Heart chakra, so there could be some heart-led people. I'm hearing someone has something to do with their their heart. There's something about their heart, so that could be you or them. We have Sagittarius, we have Virgo, Capricorn. Let me see if I have any other signs. We have a 2 of Swords, so there could be some sort of decision that needs to be made in this connection. We have the infinity symbol, so this is, feels again very faded, going on for a long time. We have the compass, so again, there could be a long distance connection for some of you. We have South America. All right, and for our letters, we have Z, T, E, D, so hey Ted, or Z, U, G, so I have Doug, W, P, C, V, V, so we have double letters, W, I can't tell if that's an N or a Z, I think it's an N, A, V, X, S, and U. So sucks. There are your letters, guys. Hopefully you guys can see all those. So those would be the extra confirmations for those who need it on this pile. And then let's get you guys some advice. So for those that want advice, feel free to stick around. Everyone else, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Let's see, what is the advice for the viewer for this connection? What's the advice for this connection? Good advice. Pile 3. 2 of Swords. Yep, a decision. 10 of Wands. Take whatever decision you make very seriously, but make this decision with your heart. We have the heart chakra color around these. And change is needed. You've had change come up a couple times, pile 3. So there is some sort of need of death and rebirth kind of vibe here, Scorpio energy. But with this change, there needs to be some sort of decision made, but take it very seriously. Weigh out your options and take responsibility in whatever this choice is that you're making. But there does feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel here, but it involves changing, like a new path, a new choice around this connection is going to lead you to where you're trying to go. Okay, let's get some other guidance here for you, pile 3. What is the guidance for pile 3? The guidance for pile 3. Look around you. You're lucky as shit. Remember that. So this kind of feels like being mindful of being grateful for everything around you, being grateful for the things that you have around that you should feel lucky about. And it says you are worthy you're worthy of everything good in your life, everything. So for some reason with this connection, if some of you guys have a tendency to be avoidant and you're not sure, like, you know, this person's very enamored with you and you're like, I don't know how to take that. You are worthy of everything. You need to see the situation. You need to allow love in, you know? And sometimes good things can only happen to us when we allow them. You know, if we downplay or I don't deserve this, or then we block that energy from coming in. So always be in a mindset of allowing the good things and knowing that you deserve it just by being you, just by being here, just by breathing. You deserve good things. You know, regardless of the choices you made in your past, you can't blame yourself. You can't allow those to haunt you. You can change from them. Again, we had change. You can change and move forward and vow to do better than you did yesterday, you know, but you still are worthy of good things. And knowing that you deserve them and allowing them in can shift that energy if you've felt blocked and unlucky and all those things. Be mindful of how you're viewing yourself and how you're viewing around what is possible and what you deserve. Because sometimes just our viewpoint about what's possible for us is the very thing, like if we have a negative viewpoint on that, is the very thing that's blocking the good energy from coming in. So just be mindful about that. All right, let's get you guys one more advice for pile 3, please. Clearing the excess. You are entering a transitional phase. Change. And would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it's in your physical body or personal space. This also could, you know, again, the clutter in your mind, the outdated beliefs that you hold about yourself or that someone else has told you and you've carried for a long time. I had a personal reading recently in my guides, so I brought up a really beautiful point about like when we have somebody else's words, someone that told us whatever, who we were and who they thought we were and put us down. And we have allowed, you know, when we allow that to become our inner dialogue, it's like you're allowing someone to make you see yourself in a way that isn't true. And basically, gosh, how did I say it in my reading? Now I'm losing it here. I'm trying to share this thought because it was so beautiful. It was, don't allow the voice in your head to be the words of someone that never saw you clearly in the first place. So don't ever define yourself by someone's opinion that never saw you, that never could see you, that never understood you. Don't allow their negative, untrue view of you be the one that you adopted and hold for truth for yourself. Like, we don't have a lot of control in this life, but we have control over the thoughts we think and the words we speak, especially about ourselves. Again, sometimes there's subconscious patterns running on, but we can, first by recognizing them, halt them in their tracks, and then put in new thoughts. Go, oh no, that's old me. I am good. I'm deserving. I'm moving forward. Good things happen for me. I'm going to stop myself anytime I say something negative about myself and replace it with something good. And sometimes it's hard in the beginning, but it's a pattern that you're changing. And again, a lot of this stuff is subconscious, so it runs behind the scenes. So the first step is being aware that it's happening. Next step is coming up with a game plan. When you find yourself and that little mean voice in your head starts to run, be like, oh, nope, I'm not saying that anymore. I'm replacing it with XYZ. And replacing that and catching yourself and start saying beautiful new things about yourself, because that's the energy you want to bring in. Treat yourself as if the energy that you want, and see yourself that way. All right, I'll get off on the advice soapbox. I hope that whoever that was meant for, I hope that found you well. Sending you guys lots and lots of love, and I will see you in a future reading. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, share if you can. That'd be very helpful. It does help me out in the YouTube algorithm, and I always appreciate that. So thank you guys so very much, and have a good one. Bye, Pile 3. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for Pile 4. We are going over how your person is currently feeling about you, thinking about you. We're going to deep dive into a couple different areas depending on how this reading goes. So you guys picked the selenite heart here, this little white heart. And we have this card that says the seer, see beyond the current situation. So I have a feeling those that were drawn to this card probably are a little bit magical, mystical themselves. Maybe you are very intuitive, empathic, clairvoyant, have your own gifts. Maybe some of you are all readers. But your person sees you as a bit of someone who sees right through them. They would see you as someone who sees the truth of situations, sees the unseen. I think some of you guys actually may be mediums, like that's coming up. Okay, anyways, but moving along with that, and also this could be a person that sees you in their future. We think of like the crystal ball and seeing the future. So that kind of vibe here with this card. But let's jump right into the tarot. So, deep breath. Okay, pile. Someone's person may have like asthma, or you might have it's like I'm feeling the need to like catch my breath, or you could just take your person's breath away. I know that's kind of cliche, but here I am, like I feel the need to, or there could be a breath work thing. Not exactly sure how that's fitting for all of you guys, but in the energy, I keep feeling the need to like take a deep breath. Okay, they could just like to breathe you in. I don't know. Okay, back to the cards. Pile 4. How is their person currently feeling about them? What's pile 4's person currently feeling about them, please? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Very persistent energy. Queen of Swords being here, sometimes that can be about someone cutting someone off. We'll see how this plays out before I jump to that one right away. But this is clarity. This is that seeing the truth. The 9 of Wands is someone who has been through a fight, but they're still standing. They're persevering. They're strong. 3 of Cups. This is reunion energy. Such a cute little card. Look at that card. Okay. This is celebration. This is having fun. This person could see you as someone that they like to celebrate with. You could be in the same friend group with this person, or you met in that way through some friends. Some of you, there could be some sort of third party. Unless I get more information, I'm not going to dive down that too much. But I'll give a nod to it. 5 of Pentacles. All right, this is usually like feeling a little left out in the cold, feeling left behind energy. So there is a little sadness in your person when it comes to you. But we have the 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing like amazing grace. It's like I was lost, but now I'm found. So that storyline may resonate for someone. But then we have the Three of Wands. So this person is making their next plans. They see the future, see beyond the current situation. So this person is looking towards the future. They want to know what's next. Again, making the next steps. This person could be trying to get out of a financial loss and into more abundance. Yeah, I keep hearing I was lost, but now I'm found. So if the Amazing Grace thing is relevant for you, please drop that in the comment. Even if you just put like a musical note, hopefully I'll remember. I don't remember my readings. That's a fun fact for you guys. If you watch me for a while, I have no idea once I'm done with this. So sometimes I have no idea. Like I'll ask you guys to put stuff in the comments and I read them. I'm like, why'd they put that? So you can always say Joy, Amazing Grace. And hopefully I'll remember that. It's very distinctive. Okay. Anyways, back to this. How is your person feeling? The way it's reading and this, the way the energy is reading with this, it's like you brought me back to life. You found me. If I wanted to give a newer song, it'd be like, okay, this is not a newer song, but newer than Amazing Grace would be the fray, You Found Me. But I'm hearing Amazing Grace. Maybe someone's name is Grace. It's one of my guides' names. Anyways, let me clarify this. All right. I'm a little lost in this energy in a good way. I'm just kind of like, it feels very like, not daydreamy, but like, okay, I'm going to put my best foot forward. I want to bring this to light. I want to move forward. I want to, if you guys have been through hard times, this person wants the truth and only the truth, and they want clarity. They like how your mind works. They like how you see the world. You know, even if you are a bit mystical, there's still a real, like a reality to you. All right, can we clarify this Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands energy, please? Queen of Cups. So yeah, it's like mind, body, and soul. Like I love your mind. I love your heart. I love how nourishing you are, how giving you are, how caring you are. You have a special place in my heart. Like whenever I get the Queen of Cups in a reading, it reminds me of if someone has a very soft spot for someone in their heart. I just realized there's a glare over that. I'm not sure if some of you want to see this card. This is the after tarot, so it's just after the traditional tarot. So it's like the next step. So it looks like she's taking the fish out of the cup. And fish is a sign of abundance. So it's like I'm grabbing this, you know, I'm taking hold of this. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. He's drinking from the cup. He's drinking the Kool-Aid. This person could also like to drink, or you guys could have fun out and about. Because I think a Three of Cups, I think a celebration out part. I always think of the bar for some reason. I'm sorry, no, not everybody goes to a bar. I don't go out ever anymore, but I'm too old. But I don't know why it always gives me vibes of like meeting somebody in a bar. So, but that's funny because that one, it was going to come out in the reverse and it spun. So the Knight of Cups. This person feels romantic towards you. They want to drink the Kool-Aid. They want to drink you up. Take that as you will. Let's see this Five of Pentacles. Yeah, again, it's like almost like you've rejuvenated this person. We have the Queen of Cups, like your passion, your desire, your charisma, everything that you are. Like you're smart, you're caring, you're vivacious, and you've brought this person back to life. Once was lost, but now is found. Interesting. It just keeps repeating in my head. So I know that's for somebody. I know I feel like someone's giggling. It's for them so much. The Moon, being in reverse. Someone wants to work past their fears. They're ready to be seen. They're ready to step into the light. They want abundance in their life. They want to grow. They want to build. But they're not quite sure how to invest their time with the Seven of Pentacles. With all this said, then we have this card. Interesting combination. So this person could be waiting to see what you do, because the Seven of Pentacles is about investing your time and planting the seeds and waiting for things to bloom. Both of these cards are waiting. This is in reverse, but it feels like I'm waiting to see what you do. I'm waiting to see if you, like this person may have told you some stuff and they're waiting to see if you make a choice around it. And here we have that Two of Swords right there. We have the Two of Wands. I think that this person, or 10 of Wands, I think this person takes this very seriously. They want to make you some sort of offer with this Page of Pentacles, or possibly say, I'm sorry about something. But, you know, I feel like this person's in the wait and see energy. Like they planted their seeds. They kind of want to see if it takes off, but they want to see what you do. I don't know what kind of, is this like a sugar glider? It kind of looks like a sugar glider. It's such a cute, these are really awesome cards. These are the Orion Animal Tarot. But he looks like he's just like waiting for you. Again, I feel like this person may have planted the seed, but they want to see if it sticks, kind of thing. Huh. Okay. Let's see. This deck's a new deck. It's interesting. So let's see what we get. Talking. Shh. So this kind of feels like lip service. This person could be a bit of a talker. I'm trying not to say that word. I try not to cuss on my channel, but I cuss. So there could be some BS that, or you feel like this, there's been some BS, or maybe they're trying to see if you're sticking to your word. But this also could, like, again, there's a playfulness coming in with this energy right through here. So it reminds me of like people that kind of have like this witty banter back and forth. So that may be resonant for some of you. Ignoring. Ride the wave. Someone could be sleeping on this. They could feel, okay, we're looking at how they feel about you guys. So, dun, dun, dun. They could feel like that you're maybe not serious, that you're ignoring them. They could be feeling like they're getting played a little bit, but they're trying to go with the flow. We have to ride the wave in the background of this. But maybe they're not sure if they can, that you mean well. Like, again, they think that they think highly of you. They have a soft spot for you, but maybe they're not sure. Maybe you're unsure about them. So they're, you know, maybe you kind of, I don't know, maybe you've ignored them a little bit. Ooh, but we have grudge holder. Maybe they did something and you're holding a grudge against them. But we have inside scoop, closer look, nosy, up in your business. This person wants to know what's going on. Maybe some of them may have asked for trying to get some sort of reading on you, pile 4, with this seer. Maybe they're worried you're holding a grudge, you're ignoring them, you don't mean what you say. Huh, it's got real interesting. But they want the inside scoop. We have fake accounts, fake social media, accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So this person feels like they're trying to get the inside scoop. They could be making up some fake accounts. So if you've seen some odd random accounts looking at your stuff, it's probably this person, because they want to know what's going on. Very interested in you and interested in what's going on. All right, let's get some more insight to their feelings. How are they feeling currently? Separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Again, they want to know how this is going to play out. They want to know what's going on. And then we have the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. This person could want things to heal. They want to grow. Again, once has lost, now is found. That energy has come up repeatedly in my head. What's on the bottom of the deck? We have mirroring each other, self-reflection. So some of you guys could be just mirroring each other on this energy, kind of just both kind of back and forth here. All right, let's get some more. Some more insight to this connection, what's going on here. More insight. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. We did start this off with this 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords. So if you cut this person out, I feel like they feel like love will endure. It will stand the test of time. You know, it withstands every situation. Number 43 may be important. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So this person is kind of being daydreaming about you. Again, I think that they want things to work out. It's like they want to control how it's going to work out, though. They're like timid of not knowing. Like they're so interested. I don't know. This guy just looks like he's like super curious in how this is going to play out. That's kind of how this person feels. But they're trying to stay in the present with this card. But they definitely think that love endures. But they want this here and now. This connection. All right, let's see. What else? Forgiveness. Your heart needs to be in the communication of forgiveness. Fully forgive yourself and others. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, for guilt. Forgiveness will allow you to move forward and to heal. It will create space for love in your life. So there may be a need for forgiveness in this connection. Pile 4. Commitment. You're attracting a lifelong commitment, a life partner, a soul flame. This is the one you'll choose to spend this lifetime with. This may pertain to an engagement, a sacred union, or a renewal of vows. A current relationship could be propelling forward. So there could be some sort of forgiveness around a commitment, something like that. But this person wants to be committed. They feel like you're a lifelong partner. You're someone that they want to see how this goes, but they feel very uncertain of the future, how this is going to play out. You guys, again, could be mirroring each other. We did have the mirror card come up. You could be just as curious. All right, let's see. What else? Time for healing. Now, healing's come up a couple times, like healing, forgive. So there might be forgiveness that is part of healing here. Okay, let's see. I need to give a nod to Pisces. I think I forgot to point out all my... Do I have any other major arcanas? No. Okay. Pisces and Cancer, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So there is a time for healing and to hold your vision. So this person could have a vision of how they think this is supposed to play out, you know, but there is a time, it is time to heal. All right. Let's look at the challenges in this connection. So what are the challenges? What are the challenges in this connection? Love drought. They don't feel like they're getting enough love. The empty cup kind of thing, you know, pouring from an empty cup. So, you know, if there's been other emotions here besides focusing, coming from a place of love, that could be what's missing. The challenge. Caught up in emotion. So yeah, there's a lot of emotional stuff going on with this person. They're really caught up in it, but they feel like they're not getting enough love. Okay, any other challenges? True love story never ends. So a challenge could be, you know, if this feels like a never-ending love story, that they can't walk away from it, you know, even if you guys have tried. You guys have tried to move on, do other things. It's something about this connection that just feels like it's never ending. Okay, can we get any insight to this person's intentions? Nourishment while waiting. So I think this person is planning on healing themselves in this waiting period. Any other intentions? Also, I want to give... There's way too many that fell. We have the number 5 on this card, which is the number of change. So I think this person does feel the need to change some stuff. If there's issues, they do want to change those things. Oh my goodness. All right, one card, please. One card. One more card. I just want one more. You are about to shine. So they could intend to shine a light on you, shine a light on the situation. If it's almost someone's birthday, I feel like this person wants to do a surprise for the birthday. I don't know where that's coming from, but I don't know. I'm seeing like, I see this candle. Obviously, this is an armadillo, but they're like giving me like a birthday and like people singing happy birthday. So I don't know if this person's going to try to surprise you on your birthday. The number 26 might be important. Maybe someone's birthday is like May 26th. That's the next 26 is coming up from the time I'm reading this. But I don't know. Maybe your birthday's in the next 3 to 6 months. That's the energy we're kind of looking at. Huh. Okay. All right. Let's move into some messages. Message cards. Here's some messages. What does pile 4 person want to say? I realize that I love you. You make me feel special. I'm not ready to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. I realize that I love you, but I know I'm not ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Spiritual growth. You are my soulmate. I'm experiencing the dark night of the soul. Take action. So they plan on taking some sort of action. I feel powerful when I'm with you. And the karmic is blocking this connection. So there could be some sort of karma blocking this connection or karmic person. Pile 4, what does the person want to say? I wonder how you feel. You came closer than anyone. I feel so drawn to you. I wish I could share my good news with you. I can't do this. And I still feel the pain. And then we have, I wish I could take my words back. Okay, let's move on to song cards. So if you have a song suggestion, feel free to drop that in the comments. Thank you to everybody who's recently suggested some songs. With the songs, if you know the song's awesome. If you don't and you feel so compelled, feel free to look up the lyrics. So let's see, songs for pile 4. Or you can make a playlist and listen to them all. We have Hearts on Fire by Passenger. We have The Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. It's a song from, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking a different one. Okay, never mind. Castaway by Chord of Pirates. Praying by Kesha. Pull 1 or 2 more from this side of the deck. And again, you can just go, you know, what song's for me and just pick one. Go with your, wherever you're drawn. Fall Into Me by Forrest Black and Just Like Heaven, The Cure. So if you guys need to take a screenshot for when you're done, feel free to go ahead and do that now. And we are going to move on to confirmations. If you need extra confirmation that this is indeed your person. And then we'll do advice. So let's see. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Don't forget to interact with this video, like, comment, share. That really does help me out. All right, let's see. For those who need confirmation that this is indeed their person, can we please provide that for them? We have the 5th house. So there could be some sort of affair. Leo rules the 3rd house. Children could be a connection. We have Capricorn here. You can know someone through work. Knew this person through work. Well-rounded. Magnetic personality. Half the cards fall on the floor. Free spirit and from the past. Only one fell down, flipped up, so I'll take that. Dark eyes. All right, let's get some letters. Taking all those. Okay. Some more attributes. With the attributes, it could really be yours or them. Same with the letters. Okay, let's see what we have. We have Aries. We have the 6th house, so Virgo. We have the Middle East. We have blocked, X, Libra, Gemini. All right, let's go over your letters. We have M, E, A, so we got double letters. J, C, T, O, R, A, Q, B, I, H, L, gosh, a lot of letters. B, R, S, A, V, N, D, M, B, T, N, D, A, O, Z, P, and then number 2. So February, the second house, which is ruled by ruled by Taurus. Someone, again, there's like a work connection there. All right, let me try to move all these. So there are all your letters. Pile 4. So hopefully those that were looking for extra confirmation, I hope you found it here. If not, and you're still really uncertain, then maybe just assume this wasn't for you. Feel free to watch a different video. I do have 4 years of this very similar reading in my playlist. How Are They Thinking Feeling playlist. There's 4 years of these videos, so feel free. If this one wasn't your video, you didn't find the information you're looking for, I'm sure one of them will do you right. So thank you guys again for spending your time with me. Oh, I have advice. I forgot. Advice section. So for those that need advice in this connection, let's get some advice for those who need advice. 6 of Pentacles, the World, 7 of Wands, Justice. Okay. Being fair and balanced is really big coming in your advice, but being fair to yourself. I think standing your ground, having strong boundaries for what you need is important at this time. Basically, I normally see 6 of Pentacles as reciprocal energy, but this is kind of coming in as match energy, like match their energy. You know, there may be a need to close some cycles out. Maybe even if you're like running this connection in an old pattern of fear and pain and low vibrational energy, possibly closing that out and coming in with new energy. But standing your ground and having healthy boundaries. There is a difference between healthy boundaries and trauma boundaries. Keep that in mind. But being just ultimately fair and just here. So those are your kind of guidance for this. And weighing out your thoughts and your heart. Like give them both, like the logical part of this and your heart, like a fair shake at this. There's more reunion energy here, and we have a 10 of Cups. So following your heart here is important in your guidance. All right, so let's pull a couple more. These might not pertain to this, but they could. So let's see. Additional advice for pile 4. We have, if it's a showerless, stay in bed all day type of day, that's okay. So there's kind of like this vibe around like, don't value yourself by productivity. If you need a day to just unwind, fall apart, stay in the puddle, do that. Allow yourself permission to do that if need be. We have imagine how good it'll feel when you're done. Keep going. Again, give yourself a rest day, but then get back on the horse kind of vibe. Like grief and sadness are a place to visit. They're not a place to unpack your bags, but they are very important, valuable emotions to feel. And if you ignore those different emotions because they don't feel good, they're going to probably get trapped in other areas of your body. So be mindful of that. You don't have to have them consume you. You can feel them and let them go. You can observe them, but don't ignore them. But if you need a day or 2 days, give yourself time. That's kind of how this works. Also, if that doesn't relate, you don't need to you just need to chill, and you have a tendency to beat yourself up about, I didn't do anything, or I'm not being productive. Dude, some days, rest is just as important as anything else. Allow yourself to do that. But resting while you're feeling guilty in your head isn't actually resting. So keep that in mind. And if you never feel fully recharged, it's because you're not actually allowing yourself, including your mind, to fully rest and move on from things. And then, but if you're procrastinating on anything, remember, sometimes those tasks only take 5 minutes. Just get them done and you'll feel better afterwards. Even if you have to set a timer, like, all right, for the next 10 minutes, I'm working on XYZ, and just do it. And you'll be surprised how much you can get accomplished. If anybody out there is like ADHD, kind of vibing, you have a hard time accomplishing things, or you kind of procrastinate or put things off, do the timer method. It's very interesting. Again, set a timer. You're like, okay, just for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to focus on this one thing only, and do it. Sometimes you'll be surprised how productive you can be. And you can actually set yourself times for different things. And if you still feel good at the end of the 10 minutes, 10 more minutes, 20 more minutes, whatever, but just stay focused and that'll help you get moving along. All right, let's get one more card for pile 4. What else do they need to know? What else does pile 4 need? Push to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So this is kind of like that pushing through kind of thing, bringing yourself to the surface. Renewed energy and light and inspiration are at the top. So if you've sunk too far down, again, give yourself one more day and then start over fresh the next day. Move forward to the surface. So, all right, pile 4, there you go. Thank you again. I appreciate you guys being here. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in my description box below. Thank you guys so much. I'm now losing my voice. It's a long reading. So thank you guys so much. And I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys.